Alright, so this is part 3 of the John Deere 420 Predator build. It's already broke for the day, so yeah, I thought it would be a pretty good time to catch up with the intro and make this a video. So there's a couple things that have changed since part 2. Part 2 was actually created 4 months ago, but I only uploaded it a little bit ago. We've been ripping it and making trails and everything else. Let's get to it. We did change the gearing. It was geared to go like 80, now it's geared to go 38, and it works way better. There's a 10 tooth on the CVT, and that goes into a 32 tooth, and then off the jack shaft we have a 10 tooth heading down to a 34 tooth on the axle, and that got us way more acceleration. Never ended up putting a wheelie bar on it because, you know, send life, why did we need that? The front end has experienced some damage. My brother hit a tree a couple times. I got clotheslined by a tree. We got some camber on the tires that we have to fix. She is a bit spent. This thing has been through everything and back. I mean, all in all, it doesn't look too much different. You see we got extra bracing on here. We never ended up patching the holes. And we have extra bracing underneath that we welded in. Something to stiffen the frame laterally and horizontally. Wire harness here for a battery. And I think we used a battery for about a week and took it out. Fried the belt. Yep. No kidding.
Murdered it.
Oh yes. Flipped her right over. Couldn't take the juice, eh?
No.
Delaminated. Wow, that's hot or no hot. That's when you know you're giving her the beans. Well, what the hell happened there?
Oh, you know, good old quality fun, man. Just got unbelievable amount of power.
Whew. Yeah. There we go. How did you get that over that?
That's why I didn't want you to see me do it.
Oh. Don't tell me you cut the belt trying to put it on.
No.
Oh.
This is unorthodox method.
Uh-huh. Yeah. We should probably notch that.
Yeah, or get rid of that because we don't need that.
Okay. Looks like we're going to cut that off. This John Deere Benesium.
Yeah.
It's just so bendy. Belt's out. That was fast. The second belt of the day. Preload. Slide her on. I believe this goes on. Not even looking. Just we're using the smallest wrench in the box with no impact. Should be tight.
Yep. Oh no. What could be wrong?
Well, she's broke once again. I think we're deeming the failure today, the chain stretching, and because it's bound up. I think that's why it's got so much resistance when you try twisting her. My brother hit a tree twice there. Not the frame kind of, again, like I said in the first video, turned her into Swiss cheese. So the axle is bent, definitely needs to be something beefier than 3/4. And then if you look underneath, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to record this. You see, these are the factory throttle and brake cables. We just adapted them. Like this shiny rod on here, I believe, runs back to our brake right there. Oh wow. Oh yeah, we broke that too. Okay, so we gotta do some brake repair. This rod that went from the old brake is now just hooked up to the top. It just pulls on it. And then this is just a piece of tubing welded to an old sprocket. The gas is about the same way. The old cable's here, and we just tied the wire coming out of our throttle cable. Just put it right on there. Pillow block bearings taking damage. I mean, everything on this thing is bent, but it's been abused for 4 months. Holy crap. We hit a stump with this thing, bent it right into a weird shape. We bent it back, but ever since then, never really drive the straightest. So I think what we might end up doing, I mean, this thing is dangerous. Slapping that old 3-horse Predator back on here, making it kind of, cleaning it up, making it kind of like a mess around cart. And we might be starting another go-kart with square tubing. We got pieces of, wow, that's a spins freely, wood jammed in the bead there. And we must have hit something back here too, because we have a piece of wood jammed in the bead there. That's great. So I guess at this point we have to decide if we're actually going to continue to rebuild this and make a part 4. Maybe. I think what we might end up doing is just converting over to making a new go-kart entirely. That's a bit safer, lower to the ground, so it's not so tip happy. And put this 420 Predator in a good home, because currently that ain't the home for it. So until then, see ya.